Howdy hoo-ha. No. Testing 1, 2, 3. No sound. We've got video. Are we still on the waiting screen? Okay. And we're live. Yes? Sound? How are we, everyone? Can we hear me? Yeah. I'll be a bit... Hello. Hello, Shen. Hello, Madeline. Good to see you guys. We'll see if any more stragglers come in over the next few minutes. We see in here, it's good, fantastic. Ready to win. Awesome. Cool. Well, as you can see, we're ready to give them away. So, yes. Now, we are live with our next draw. I don't know if you guys have... I mean, it's hard to miss. It's pretty hard to miss. But that's live next. So we'll talk about that in a minute. We'll just let some more people roll on in. Don't even own an Xbox or a PlayStation. Be nice to have one. Yeah, cool. Well, yeah, I've no doubt it would be. I don't own one either. I don't own one either. Nah, nice to see you here, Scott. I don't think YouTube is telling me the correct data, but never mind. We still got people rolling in, so that's good. That's good. Awesome. PC looks dope. It is dope. And it's pretty heavy too. Surprisingly heavy. You've never owned a PC, or you've never owned a PlayStation or Xbox, Shen? I'm assuming PC, because that's... Yeah. Do you game? Yeah, I game. Yep. 100% game. Love it. I'm a PC gamer for the most part. Survival for the most part, open world. We've been getting into a lot of horror as well, so... We will be running Twitch streams at some point, probably next month or so, where we actually get you guys in and we'll play some games with you guys as well as members. Never owned a PC, yeah. Well, maybe. Cliff Rollins, how you going, mate? Nice to see you here. Oblivion Remaster, we were just watching it that probably an hour ago, I reckon. It looks pretty good. I only watched the Steam preview, well, 2 minutes of it or whatever it was, before we had to get set up for this, but it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. It was one of the better ones, thinking back in the day. So definitely something we'll probably jump on, I reckon, and give it a crack. So, yeah. How many we got now? What are we looking at? Let's have a quick gander. Cool. We've got quite a few in chat, so that's awesome. Physical release, hey? Don't hear that often anymore. Physical releases. Most purchases are online these days. Cool. I'm assuming console, not PC, considering you just said you don't. Well, I've never owned a PC, so I'm assuming that's a console, PC, or PS5, or PlayStation, or Xbox. What do you sit on? Xbox isn't really that popular these days either, is it? Everyone seems to want the PlayStations. I grew up on Xbox. I love the Xbox. It's fantastic. But I haven't been a console gamer for a long time, so yeah, PS5. It is possible, yeah. So all the entries are all in one pool. If they get pulled multiple times for one person, then yeah, that one person takes away multiple prizes. So it's what it is. It's what you pay for. So yep, it doesn't matter if your name gets pulled once, twice, 3 times, or 4 times. So if you get pulled 4 times, geez, go buy a lotto ticket, I think. But Xbox for the win, Thomas. Fingers crossed for you, mate. All right, now, just want to talk about our next giveaway. It's live for members only at the moment. We will be going live with public through social media around midday tomorrow. But at the moment, only members and obviously you guys here are aware of the release, which is this bad boy here. This is we call this Midnight Pulse. I feel like it runs with the name quite well. It's sporting a 5070 Ti and 7800 chip CPU. So it's a powerful beast. She's not, obviously you got your 4080, which is very, very similar. I own a 4080 myself. It's very similar performance-wise. And obviously you've got your 5080 and your 49, your 5090. So she's at the top of the pack. It's a beautiful build as well. It looks absolutely gorgeous, I reckon. Water cooled too. The amount of space you get from that is just insane. But no, it's beautiful. I honestly tempted to swap it with my own. It puts mine to shame. I only built mine a few months ago. Still need to become a member. Look, this draw is in about 2 weeks, so there's plenty of time for that. You've already got 6 entries for it, Trent. Oh yeah, if you remember, yeah, you've already got entries for it. But like I said, only you guys know. And for our VIPs, we are actually doing triple entries at the moment. So from now until midday tomorrow, when we go live with public through social media, it'll be triple entries only, and only VIPs will know, unless some random straggler comes along and somehow finds it, which is highly unlikely. But no, so for you guys, for our members, you've got triple entries. We're never going to do triple entries for public ever. Occasionally we might do double entries depending on what's going on. But no, triple entries will be solely for members. And in this case, it's for the launch. It's obviously our first PC giveaway, so it is pretty exciting. It is a monster of a rig. It's just so nice. It's just so nice. So yeah, look, head over to the website. As I said, it is live. Grab yourself some triple entries if you're interested in it. Otherwise, yeah, it'll go public tomorrow, and we'll be giving it away in 2 weeks' time at our third live draw. So, no. Any questions? Flick them through while we get these winners set up. While we get this draw set up and ready to show you guys the winners. Obviously, up for grabs today. We've got the Xbox Series X. We've got the PS5 Pro. We've got the Republic of Gamers keyboard and mouse combo, and we've got the SteelSeries headset. So we'll start with the SteelSeries, then we'll go to keyboard and mouse, then Xbox, and then the PS5. And we also have this. So Dragon Age, the Veilguard. Never heard of it myself, but yeah, that'll come with the Xbox Series X. So something for you, whoever the lucky winner is, to try out first, I suppose, unless you've got a bunch of Xbox games already. But that's that there, right there. So let's have a look. All right, what are we all doing tonight? Anyway, midweek. The Wednesday night's good for streaming, or should I move them to the weekends? I feel like I'd probably get a lot more people in if it was on a weekend, but bear with me for a moment. Okay. So, what do we got? We've got 17 in chat, so awesome. Fantastic. Every night is a good night for gaming. That's true. That's true. Although my partner wouldn't agree with that, but sorry if you're listening. I'm going to get in trouble when I get home now. All good. It's all fun and games. All right. Let's have a look. So we're just waiting on this live draw. Before we get moving. So, stream quality. I don't know who was here for the last draw, but everything went wrong with that. That was just a disaster. I can't. Yeah. So hopefully you guys are having a much better experience this time, video quality wise and setup and obviously intro and everything like that. So we put a lot of work into it. PC looks fantastic, mate. Yeah, it really does. So, I love the name Midnight Pulse. It's good. It works well. So I can post. Actually, what I'll do. Let's have a look here. Cool. There we go. I sent the link in chat, I think. Yep. So if you want to check out a bit more, some of the other specs and whatnot, you can have a look there. And then, yeah. All right, let's see where this live draw is at. Questions, guys? Flick them through. Yeah, mate. Main giveaways on this page will be gaming related. Yes. Everything's going to be gaming related for the most part. We're gamers. We love gaming. The company's a gaming company. So I have no interest in giving away cars unless we can somewhere pimp it out with, I don't know, a bunch of gaming stuff. But no, that'll be a while down the track. We want to get into some other stuff well before we even think about looking at that. So we've got a lot planned for the future. Sorry, yeah, could do Forza, yeah. But we'll for the most part we'll want to be very community driven. So we want to be giving you guys stuff that you want to see. So. If you have ideas like Switch 2, there you go. I was just about to say, if you have anything in mind that you want to see, that you want to have a crack at, throw them in the comments. Let us know. Give us feedback, good, bad, everything in between. We're happy to take it on board and apply as much of it as we possibly can. So pre-ordered the Switch 2. No Switch for Shen then. No Switch for Shen. VR stuff. Yep. Cool, awesome. There are 2 switches, mate. Oh, why not? No VR stuff as well. Yeah, there's obviously heaps that we can get into. We obviously want to do more PC builds as well, especially VR stuff. With some of the PC builds we want to do would be awesome. The VR, what was it? The 5090s are basically built for 4K gaming, VR gaming. So yeah, if we can get to that point, we'd love to do that kind of stuff as well. But no, look, the feedback's great, guys. Keep it coming. Like I said, we want to be giving you guys what you want, and going from there. So there's no point throwing stuff out there if you guys aren't interested in it. So. Makes sense, I suppose. There's a lot of other stuff we're going to get into down the track that will require a lot of feedback from our community. So, but yeah, we'll see how things go. So, let's have a look. Okay. So, any other suggestions while we're at it? Just before we get started. Okay. Love how you listen to us for PS4. Yeah, that was quite popular, that one. PS5. I had to add it back in. It's just, yeah. Gaming laptops. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Haven't actually looked into gaming laptops. That's definitely a way to go.
I had one for years.
Yeah. Yep. Where'd that go? Disappeared. Switch, tablets, sometimes my cheaper items. Yeah, everyday Aussies would love. Yeah, look, PCs eventually, for the most part, will be reserved for VIP giveaways. Obviously, we don't have much of a list because we've been running for, just over a month. So we don't have much of a list yet. It's building. But, that, at the end of the day, that'll most likely be reserved for VIPs. And in between those draws, we'll do more of the multi-draws and the everyday kind of stuff. Obviously, we want, if everyone could win, then that would be fantastic. But we can't do that. We'd bury us in the ground with that, I think. But look, multi draws are great. It gives a lot of people opportunities to win. So Steam Deck. Okay, Steam Deck. We've got a lot of ideas here, so it's fantastic. All right. Let me see. Okay. All right. Well, I'll get this up. That music, that intro music's stuck in my head now. All right. Cool. So after this PC draw, I'll probably do another multi-draw. So obviously your suggestions and whatnot, we'll definitely look at throwing in. Yeah. Good ideas. Some brilliant ideas. All right. We're still getting some stragglers walking in. All right. So let's have a look. All right. So where is it going to work? All right. Cool. So we've got many VIP winners, members in here tonight. Are we all one-off draws? Obviously, VIPs always get extras. In this case, you're going to be getting gift cards if your VIP entry takes away one of the prizes. So if you're taking away the SteelSeries headset, if you're taking away the SteelSeries headset, there's a $100 voucher for Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, whatever it is. Awesome. One VIP, multi-draws. Awesome. I wasn't sure if multi-draws were going to be a hit or not, but it seems to have worked all right. And then we've got Republic of Gamers keyboard and mouse, Xbox Series X. This one you get $200 gift card, and Xbox you get $300, and then PS5 you get $400. So I think that's what it was. Or it might have been 50, 100, 200, 300. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. So 50, 100, 200, and then PS5 Pro's 300. So if you're a VIP and your VIP entry gets drawn, if you're a VIP and you take this home, we're also throwing in a 31.5 inch screen as well. So it's a Dell screen. All that's on the website. So as I said, if you're a VIP winner and your VIP entry gets drawn, you're always going to get extras. We're going to look up after our VIP, our members, as much as we can. Yeah. So, I mean, if you cancel your membership, you've got the month. So whatever we're doing in that month, it carries through until that ends. Good to know you're going to sign up again. Awesome. That's awesome to hear, Madeline. Yeah, let's have a look. Are we ready? We're almost ready. All right. So we'll post this at English. We'll post the certificate for the random draw through randomdraws.com.au in the video as well. Obviously, that's always going to be there for you guys to see. And we have looks like we have our winners. So just get that loaded in. All right, cool. 25. We still got people struggling, rolling in. What is it? 5:46. It's like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock over east. Man, that's crazy. All right. If you're a late comer, comment. Let me know. I'm going to call you out. No one's going to comment now. Cool. All right. So, all right. Let's see if this is going to work. I don't want to blast you guys with music, so I'll turn it down a little bit as well. All right. All right. Cool. While this loads in, what do we got? Let me see my name. All right. We'll do the lowest to highest, so we'll obviously do the headset first. It's gonna work. Where is it? Dun, 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 dun. Cool. So let's have a look. Cool. All right. Now it's going to be a screen transition, so you won't be able to see my beautiful face for a few seconds there. Whether we do it like this moving forward, or if we just put it, I don't know, section on the screen. I don't know. It depends how it works. Depends how you guys like it, of course, as well. Cool. All right. So we're going to transition. All right. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Okay. So, all right. Who's ready? Who's ready to see if they've won a headset or not? you'll be missed. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Shen. You ready? Cool. All right. All right. Yeah, we're just getting the transition set up. It's been a bit slow. Midnight Pulse looks sweet. It does. Nice to see you, Andrew. Nice to see you. It's a beautiful build. Absolutely beautiful build. All right. All right, we're going to try this transition. Let's see how it goes. So this is for the headset guys. Oh, fair enough, Shen. Yeah, let's see how we go. We've got Jared T from Queensland winning the headset. So if you're in chat, mate, give us a holler. We're not gonna obviously we're only gonna call the PS5 Pro winner. That's cut off half my screen for some lovely reason. But did the transition keep up there? I need a TV monitor behind me. Yeah, we've thought, yeah, it'll probably be the way we go next. Obviously, depending on how these transitions will go. Yeah, if you're in chat, Jared, give us a holler. And we will obviously be, I'll send you a message. I'll send you an email. We'll try to track you down. We'll get that headset out to you. You're a one-off winner. So, yeah, I know. Yep, it's only half, so that's fine. Yeah, so let us know, man, where you're at. If you're in chat, let me know. Jared T, Queensland. Headset, all yours. We'll hunt you down. We'll get your details and we'll get that sent out to you. All right, so if you're in chat, I mean, we can call him, but I don't think it's necessary. That's all good. All right, so I'll get the next one set up. So the next, we've got mouse, keyboard. Obviously, I'll let that load in. That's me. Thanks. I'm on my son's YouTube account. Oh, awesome, mate. Awesome. So you had to check your entry. Is that why you're a bit slow on the comment there? Well done, mate. Awesome. That's it's good to have a winner in chat. So after the stream, we'll flick you an email. We'll get you details, and yeah, we'll get that sent out to you. Hopefully, you get it this week. It's usually pretty quick, actually. So everything's sent priority. What is that? Fast tracked, whatever it's called. So you should get that pretty quick. But congrats on that win there, mates. Just check, you're not a VIP winner, so yeah, like I said, no $50 voucher there. Again, VIPs get extras always. Any plans with the headset, mate? Can winnings get sent to a PO box? Depends how big the PO box is, I suppose. You probably won't fit that in most PO boxes. Getting the kids ready for bed. Into their gaming myself. PUBG Mobile. And that's about it. Yeah, nice. Okay. So one of your kids are going to be stealing it off you most of the time then, I presume. Awesome to hear, mate. Awesome to hear. Okay, so now let's see if this second one. So definitely next time I think we'll probably put it up on a screen. These transitions, loading the videos has taken a bit of time. So that's not ideal, unfortunately. But
is that because each one has to be rendered because it's a live video?
Yeah. So look, you live and learn. I'll see. It's almost ready. All right. Cool. So putting the kids to bed. That's a second prize that's gone to a family man where the kids will get more time on it. So fantastic. Good on you. All right. Cool. So that one's done. Had bad luck a few times. Is that you, Shen? You've had bad luck? I'm not very lucky either, to be honest. Terrible luck. So I feel you, mate. I feel you. Okay. All right. So let's get these details up for the next one. She's almost loaded in, guys. It's a bit of a drag, and I do apologize for that. Again, it's a massive improvement on last week. But these multi-winners, we definitely need to streamline them a bit faster. Obviously, the major winner will give a buzz. And we'll go from there. So, all right. We're just about ready for the second one, which is the mouse and keyboard combo. Get that done. She's just loading in. Just loading in. All right. Okay. So, have a look. Where is it? Cool. How you getting on with that anyway, Andrew? You getting a bit of time on it, or is your son on it most of the time? Or is it more of a shared load? It's awesome to have a winner in chat as well. Appreciate the support, mate, and you're popping around, of course. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see what you've been doing with it. And who's been getting? I think you were mentioning Call of Duty. I think was your game from memory. Yeah, it's good. At least you're enjoying it. That's fantastic. Okay, how are we doing here? All right, so da. Okay. Oop. All right. Okay, cool. So we're just about ready for the second one, which is the keyboard and mouse combo. All right, whose name is on this one? Being shared. Call of Duty. I haven't played Call of Duty in a long time. All right. So, here we are. Now, I wonder, it's probably going to be, yeah. All right. Motivated you get to the shed. Man cave. Awesome. Some Renos. All right. Awesome. So it's, yeah, fantastic. Oh, I'd love Man cave. Would love one. It's good. Spend many nights out there, I suppose. All right. So quickly, we're going to jump to the next one. Just about in here. It's probably not going to display properly because it's stupid. Let's go. All right. Cool. I hope we have this winner in here as well. This would be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Victoria, man, Victorian weather's weird. Spent a bit of time down there. It's summer and winter. It's super strange, eh? All right, cool. We're going to jump to this next screen and reveal the winner for the keyboard and mouse combo. So let's go. I will transition now. Cool. Yeah. All right. So we have our next winner. Tamala H from WA. I hope I said that right. If you're in chat, let us know. Because you've just won yourself a keyboard and mouse combo. Well done. Wolf. Okay, we've got an OBS expert in here, do we? Oh, bloody hell. Where were you, mate? Where have you been hiding? Look, it's been trouble loading in these videos. It's taken a lot longer than expected. So, yeah. So, no, I appreciate that, mate. Yeah, I just experienced that. So, studio mode, it won't let me see the preview. So, I don't know why. Having some technical issues, and I'm just having to wing it at the moment. Yeah, good to know, mate. Good to know. Thanks for the heads up there. That's awesome. Do we have Tamala in chat here? Do we have her in chat? Do we have her in chat? Used to stream. Yeah. Why, studio. Yeah, it's not working too well for me at the moment. But look, thanks for the tip, mate. Appreciate it. That's awesome. Let's go. All right. Look for the next one. Yeah, Tamala, if you're in chat, let us know. WA winner, first WA winner too. That's awesome. I wonder if you're local. We'll still send it out to you. Obviously, it's only a minor prize. So, but no, that's awesome. That is really awesome. So we've had a bit of a mix today, haven't we? Queensland and now WA. Wonder, was it Queensland the first one? Yeah, the first one was Queensland. Yeah, awesome. Wonder how much of a mix we're going to get, because that's good.
Victoria. Andrew is in
Victoria. Okay. My bad. Victoria and WA now. Cool.
Okay.
Hey?
Yeah, Victoria, Queensland, and WA.
Yeah. Victoria. Cool. Yeah, Victoria, because Andrew's from. Yeah. He's onto it. Cameraman's onto it, guys. All right, we'll get the next one loaded in. Okay. Do we have her in chat? I don't think we have her in chat. Victoria, next for you, Shen. Fingers crossed for you, mate. Fingers crossed. How many? Yeah, we've got 40. Awesome. We've got 42 people in there, eh? Or am I reading that? Am I getting the right data? Mr. Cameraman? In chat? We've got 42 people, is that correct? Yeah. No? Upside down all over. Yeah, cool. Yeah, people are still rolling in, I suppose. Ballarat. Even called, yeah. Yuck. I was up near Seymour there for a while. Man, that was some weird weather. Shows 15. What's 15, mate? Oh, viewers. Oh, yeah, of course. I've no idea. People are probably in and out, I suppose. Yeah, I have. We've looked at that kind of stuff. We have a lot of stuff getting designed and made for us as we go. Obviously, stream quality's going to improve, studio's going to improve, all that kind of stuff. So it's an as we go kind of project. We'll get to a point where we'll be pretty set up and good to go. But we can run tests and everything like that. But at the end of the day, we're still learning. Stuff still doesn't go right. So it is what it is. We learn as we go. Obviously, next time we'll definitely make sure that everything runs a bit smoother, a bit faster. So yeah, appreciate that tip though, mate. Caden Conway, nice to see you here, mate, as well. He's Jindabyne. Never heard of that place. Jindabyne. It's freezer. Sounds fantastic if there's snow. I love the snow. I'm born in the wrong country, I think, sometimes. Better than most draws you've been in. Okay, that's good feedback. Good feedback, I suppose. It's nice. It's nice to hear that. Except aside from the delays, but we're almost there. We're almost there. The second one's just about a third one. Sorry, which is the Xbox Series X. So it's a bit of a jump. And hopefully we've got the winner in here for this one. Fingers crossed. Just about loading. So, hey, nothing's on the screen, but you can hear my beautiful voice then. All right, let's see if we can fix this. All right. We just got to wait for the stream delay, I suppose.
No, nothing showed up on the screen. The sound.
Oh, it's
the cut didn't.
Oh, okay.
The countdown.
Can you see my face? My beautiful face? Yep. Okay. Cool. Right. I was a little bit worried there. I thought nothing was working.
Camera just.
Really? All right. We'll see. So bear with us, guys. All right, bear with us, guys. Bit of a technical issue, of course it happens. But I can still transition to the winner. I'm assuming you guys can still hear my voice. So we'll okay. Yeah, cool. Rip indeed. Cliffhanger. It's major cliffhanger, eh? Nah, look, we'll still transition to the winner for the third, which is the Xbox Series X. Hopefully, you guys are in the channel. We're obviously having a technical issue here. We'll have that fixed shortly. But in the meantime, yeah, we can. We know what the problem is. We're fixing it as is. So what I'll do, I'll get this next winner up. Get that fixed. At least this one went. The stream went a little bit better than the previous one, despite the hiccups. Like I said, it's our second stream, so we're still, we're still working stuff out. Boil the hell out. How do you make holy water? That's fantastic. I love that, Caden. All right, so we'll go to the third winner, which is the Xbox Series X, and we'll transition to that now. Oliver E. South Australia, another state. That's fantastic. I think we've almost had a winner for every state we've been in. Almost. So, Oliver, if you're in chat, give us a holler, mate. Let us know. You just won an Xbox Series X. Let us know. Andrew's son. How are you, mate? Good to see you here. Oliver, are you here? Where are you, mate? Where are you? Not sure if that, that transition. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Oliver, congrats, Oliver. If you're in chat, let us know. I think there's about a 30-second stream delay, so I'll give you a moment to let us know you're the winner. Check your entries. Check your entry numbers. Let us know, mate. Xbox Series X. That's awesome. See if he's in chat. All right. You guys just have to listen to my beautiful voice for now until we get this camera back up and running. States, if you're talking to us, Cliff, we're WA based. We're in the southwest, Bunbury, Busselton, Dunsborough area. Just south of Perth. We're about 2 hours south of Perth. Awesome. I'm glad you're loving the PS5, bro. That's awesome. It's good to hear. It's getting a lot of use, so that's fantastic as well. Steam's 99. Our first giveaway was a couple of weeks ago now. This is our second giveaway. As we mentioned, we're having some technical difficulties at the moment. But we should be up and running shortly, probably in time for the final winner, which would be the PS5 Pro from WA as well. Awesome. WA is the best state. Let's see if we start a debate here. Queensland's beautiful too. I've been to the only state I haven't lived in. Well, I didn't live in New South Wales. I lived in Victoria, Queensland, WA. I was in Northern Territory for a little bit there. Loved Queensland as well, but we got out just before a lot of the flooding and stuff happened. So if you've been impacted by that, man, that sucks. But let's see if we can load into this next giveaway. We're not far off it, guys. Oliver, if you're in chat, mate, if you're floating in and out or you're coming in late, let us know. Let us know. Again, guys, if you got feedback, let us know. Obviously, my old mate's here. Okay. I might do. Let's have a look. All right. See if we can get this camera back up so you guys can see my beautiful face again. Yeah, Oliver. I don't think Oliver's here, guys. So, all right. Why your entry numbers? They're a mix. They're a mix, mate. Okay. All right. So. Oh, yeah. Cool. Cameraman's just sorting us out here, guys. I think he needs a raise. Oh. All right. See if we can get my beautiful face back on the screen for you all to look at. All right. Where are we at? MSI 5090 laptop. I think we'll do a 5090 PC build before we get it into a laptop. I don't know much about gaming laptops, so bear with me on that one. But we'll definitely look into it. We'll definitely look into it. All right. Oh, okay. There we go. Unless. All right. Okay. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Handheld PC gaming devices. Yeah, okay. I mean, handheld gaming is taken quite a... Well, it's quite popular these days. You see kids on them all the day. Oh, all the time. All the day. Good England. Rather PC over a laptop. I've always been a PC gamer. Well, yeah, for a long time. Obviously, as a kid, I was a console gamer with Xbox. But we're just about there, guys. Sorry for the delay. You'll see my beautiful face in a minute. As long as you can hear my voice. All right. Where are we looking? Where are we looking? All right. Winner 4, the PS5 Pro winner. We are just about ready to announce. Okay. Oh, there you go. Cool. All right. All right. Let's see. Final winners just loading in, guys. Just to let you guys know, we should almost be back up. We've got an alternative for the camera. So good old cameraman here. All right, let's go. All right. Cool. We should see my beautiful face again. It's a temporary fix. Obviously, we'll ensure that, like I said, you learn from mistakes, right? So streams will be getting better. But you can all see my face now, I'm assuming. You can all see my beautiful face. Let me know. Let me know if you can't. Let me know if you don't want to. We can keep it out. Otherwise. But I should be up again now. Welcome back. See you again. Awesome. Cool. We're back in. Cool. Fantastic. Just in time to announce the PS5 Pro winner as well. So hopefully I'll get him in chat. Or her, whoever it is. Whoever they are. And I wonder what state they are from. Okay. Alright. It's time. Let's crack into it, shall we? Alright, let's find out who is taking home the PS5 Pro. Boom. Alright, we've got a Victorian winner. Andrew J. Andrew, if you're in chat, let me know. There's always a lot of Andrews, so check your entries. Check your entries. In the meantime, we will pull up your number and be giving you a buzz. If you're in, awesome, let me know. Yeah, cool. All right, we'll see if he's in chat first. No, Andrew B won last time. I won't say your last name just in case. Different Andrew. There's always a lot of Andrews. Check your entries, guys. Check your entries. It is not the same Andrew. I know that for a fact. But Andrew, if you're in chat, let us know. Obviously, check your entries. I'll give you a buzz in about 30 seconds here. I'll leave the winner screen up just for a moment longer, just so you guys can copy in that entry number there. And we'll be giving you a buzz. Good job, Andrew, number 2. Yeah, good call there, Madeline. Good call. Love it. Again, guys, like I said, VIPs, members, you guys have access to triple entries on the Midnight Pulse here. Ends tomorrow when we go live. Yeah, crack in. It's not going to do it again. Obviously, it's just for the launch of the PC and it's just for our members. So, yeah, if you're interested, grab some entries and we'll see you in 2 weeks for that one. And then after that, based on your suggestions, your feedback, we'll see if we can get another multi-draw in, get some more winners. But no, let's see if we can give Andrew a buzz. We had a winner from almost four different states tonight. That's awesome. That is awesome. All right. Yeah, well played, everyone. Alex. So I'll give Andrew a buzz now, guys. Let's see if we can get a hold of him.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Okay. It is probably 9:30 in Victoria at the same time. The stream's been that delayed. So, should we give him another buzz? What do we reckon? Yeah, we'll give him one more call.
Don't forget, guys, it'll be a private number calling. So.
Yeah, it'll be a private number. So if you're in chat and you think it might be you and you're getting a weird private number at 9:30 at night, whatever the time is over there, it's probably us. But we'll give you another buzz now, mate, if you're in chat, which I don't know if you are. 8:30 in Victoria. Okay, that's fine. 8:30, that's fine, right? People are in bed by 9, the early birds. Anyway, see if we can grab him.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Okay.
The person you're trying
To reach. We'll give him a few moments and I'll give him another buzz. We got our last Andrew on the third buzz, so we'll try. Maybe that's maybe you need to call Andrew 3 times. If you got any friends named Andrew, 3 buzzes. That'll do the trick. Daylight savings. Man, I miss daylight savings, eh? We haven't had it in WA for a long time. All right. I highly doubt he's in chat. He hasn't said anything thus far. So, look, we'll give him another buzz and then we'll call it an end and we'll move on. Well, Andrew, if you do end up watching this, so you are there, we will get a hold of you some way, shape or form. So we can send that out to you. So whatever method that is, email, I'll try to give you a buzz tomorrow. Otherwise, if we don't get you, but I'll try it one more time before we call it quits. Maybe he's in the spa. Maybe, yeah. Maybe. We will see. All right. Come on, Andrew.
has been forwarded to voicemail.
Bugger. All right. So we're not going to harass him any more than we already have. We'll try to give him a buzz. Tomorrow, we'll send him good English. We'll send him an email. Try to give him another buzz throughout the week. We'll get a hold of him so we can get that PS5 Pro out to him. Yeah. That's it, guys. Like I said, any feedback, feel free to flick us a comment or give us a private message. If you have any feedback, anything you want to see, anything you don't want to see, obviously this is the second stream. I think personally it's a lot better than the first one. We had a few technical issues, obviously with loading the draw and camera issues, but for the most part I think it worked quite well. But like I said, we're learning, we're still adjusting, still trying to make it the best we possibly can. So we'll get there. Appreciate your support as always. Again, Midnight Pulse, triple entries for members, ends tomorrow around midday for WA. So whatever that time is for you guys, wherever you are in the country. And then it's getting released to the public and drawn on the 7th of May, I believe. So good luck on that one if you do end up getting into it. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in, and we will catch you on the next one. Cool. Cheers, guys.